Since fan favorite Frank Fritz was fired from Mike Wolfe's show, American Pickers has had a further 100,000 views for the third episode. On July 5, Mike Wolfe, Robbie Wolfe, and Danielle Colby were back on American Pickers. We will utilize your information in line with our privacy policy. The inaugural episode drew 918,000 viewers, according to the U.S. Sun. The show's ratings plummeted to 803,000 for the 12th of July, with over 100,000 viewers tuning out. Only 713,000 individuals tuned in for the July 19 show, but the U.S. Sun has exclusive information that another 100,000 people missed it. There were 844,000 viewers for the March 8th edition of American Pickers. That was an increase from the previous week, when only 711,000 people watched the program on March 1. Strong viewership of 943,000 for the season 24 debut got things rolling. After beloved performer Frank, 59, was fired in 2021, fans have sworn to stop watching the show. Reruns with Frank are the only way I'll watch American Pickers, according to one commenter on the first episode. Keep going. An additional comment. The only episodes of American Pickers I watch is with Fran and K. Why did you screw Frank over? A third Twitter user asked of the show. While recuperating from back surgery, which left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine, Frank made his last appearance on American Pickers in March 2020. While he was away from the program, Frank dropped 65 pounds. He went to Iowa for 77 days to become sober, he told the U.S. Sun. Frank discussed his rift with co-star Mike in an interview he gave to the U.S. Sun in 2021. According to Frank, it's been 2 years since they last spoke. He should have called to see how I was doing after discovering my back was in a bad spot. That's the way things are. He is getting a tenfold advantage in the show. To demonstrate how much, I cannot even stoop to that level, no problem. Aerosmith is basically a band with Steven Tyler as the lead singer. So now I'm in second place on the show, and he's in first. I'm not bothered by that, perhaps he is. I believe Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me, he confessed. His behavior towards me is perplexing. It was in 2021 when Mike made the announcement that Frank was leaving the show. The devastating stroke that Frank had in July 2022 allegedly affected his decision-making capacity, leading to his conservatorship. It was revealed in August 2022 by the U.S. Sun that the conservatorship was filed. A statement from the records obtained by the U.S. Sun reads, Mr. Fritz is unable to care for his own safety or to provide for necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, or medical care, which is necessary to prevent physical injury or illness because his decision-making capacity is so impaired due to his stroke. When it comes to his own money, Mr. Fritz can't make, express, or implement crucial decisions because of his severely impaired decision-making capacity. The court documents cited a medical expert's testimony as evidence that Frank lacks the mental ability to make decisions. Prompt action is required to protect Mr. Fritz from imminent danger. As stated in the legal documents, decisions must be made for Mr. Fritz's care and placement while he continues to recover and receive treatment for his injuries. The petitioner has asked for Frank's separate long-standing friend to serve as his guardian. This friend has been helping Frank make decisions ever since the stroke. The caretaker will assist Frank in his ongoing physical therapy and treatment for Crohn's disease. In addition to assisting with cooking, grocery shopping, and transportation, he will also accompany the former American Pickers star to whatever activities he desires. An eyewitness recounted to the Quad City Times the emotional reunion between Frank and Mike that took place during Memorial Day weekend. This was absolutely not a feud between Frank and Mike, the friend clarified. Their feuding had ended. They couldn't have appreciated each other without their time apart. After 11 seasons of working 10 hours a day, 7 days a week on the reality show, the longtime friends' relationship got strained, according to the Buddy. During their much-anticipated reunion, she told the newspaper that both Mike and Frank were overcome with emotion.